Are we back?
We're back!
Out of Monday's news. Round 2. It is the start of July. We are in...
France.
That was not rehearsed beforehand. And we're going to jump straight into it because we've got 15, 20 minutes to chat with you all and tell you what's been happening in the community. Let me share screen. Good extra angle here today. Keep it interesting.
It's been a big month, as usual.
Yeah, we've been shipping left, right and centre. It's crazy. For those who don't know or who are new here, this is an episode where we pull back the curtain and give you updates. This is mostly for our members inside, but also we figured it'd be fun to show strangers on the internet what we're up to as well. So let's jump straight in and see where we end up. We've had 13 new members since we last recorded a video from about 600 applications for the community. Obviously, remaining very vetted for those who are new here, and everyone goes through application interview before actually getting accepted. We also switched from monthly member intakes to weekly member intakes, kind of just because we figured putting ourselves in a member's shoes, want to get involved in something and kind of want to be able to get into it and get access quicker. So we have stuff happening all the time and in real life and events and stuff, so just a way for new members to get involved sooner. The other thing that happened is we wrapped up the Greece residency. You would have seen we're like halfway through the residency last time we filmed, but we have some fun content worth touching on, and Evan's going to explain why we did this while I pull it up.
Yeah, this residency was amazing, they always are, but we wanted to try something a little bit different this time because we're always capturing content in beautiful places. So we thought, why not create content for our members who are here on this trip with us. So what we've done is on the first night we said, hey, who wants to walk away with a reel that you can post on Instagram? We'll make it for you, you just have to post it. And we had almost everyone put their hand up. So I'll let the video speak for itself, but this is what we've created for members.
Yeah, this sort of thing.
This is Moira. She's exiting her current company to build a product that you'll see all over London next year. And last month, she chose to live with 12 complete strangers on a random Greek island with a private beach. Mornings were spent building their businesses and solving problems for each other. The afternoons were for cliff jumping and boat trips, followed by dinner chats that ran past midnight. But it turns out the wildest part wasn't the private beach. It was spending 10 days with people who actually understood it. This is the founder family by Out of Mondays. We love you, Moira.
So yeah, just we're taking so much content at these trips, we thought it could be a cool chance to give more content to members, and it seems like people are loving that. And also just wanted to hear from you guys. If you want to see more of this, let us know. We can do it at Camp Mondays, we can do it at future residencies too. So that was Greece. Anything else you want to say about Greece?
Yeah, well, that video summed it up very nicely, but a couple highlights. I personally hosted this one, and I think what just really stood out to me was the caliber of all of the wisdom in the room. You'll see some photos here of us all jamming out and some pretty silly photos as well. But yeah, in this photo, Ollie's teaching us the fundamentals of AI that most people skip over, which I think allowed everyone to get a really good base level. And then we also had a great session run by Caroline, which was about finding your purpose, finding your passion. So a really good mix of tactical business leveling up. Andrew also ran a great session on meta ads. So yeah, lots of learning, but then also a lot of personal growth and really great deep discussions.
Yeah, and I think what's cool about this is the average of the people there, on average running like a $3 or $4 million a year business. So there's just so many different knowledge banks that we get to pull from with little experiences like this. So I'm jealous I wasn't there, but I'll be at the next one, no doubt. We did also have another residency in Mallorca, which just wrapped up like 2 days ago, and I've just grabbed the content for this, so this is fresh off the press. Looks like not a lot of work was done on this residency. Delay, chill it out. But just so fun to see all the smiles and people having good times. So we'll have more updates as the content rolls out for this.
And if any of you guys are big on LinkedIn, we'll share in the description here a post that Noah just put up about this residency.
That's Noah, by the way.
Yeah, which just explains like exactly what makes these experiences unique. So for all you LinkedIn guys, go check it out.
Shout out Noah for for the post, but also for pioneering the LinkedIn chats in the community too. All right, we did a member workshop with Yoast. Little shout out to Yoast. What I really like about this is it was super tactical. It was like exact funnel breakdown, marketing channels, software stack. Yoast runs a couple of different 7-figure businesses with his mum on one of them, and or both of them maybe. And he just told us everything. Like we saw numbers, everything. Like it was super cool to see. And this is the sort of stuff we try to bring in every month. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. See the recording. And a few more juicy updates that shipped in the last month. We launched Camp Mondays 2, which is the Castaway, and it looks a little something like this. We also, alongside it, launched a giveaway, which is our way of really getting the word out there and experimenting with new things. And just like everyone watching this, we're also a business, and we want to roll out new marketing strategies and try stuff all the time and be able to feed in the learnings to the community. So this is one of them, and it's basically giving away membership and Camp Mondays ticket. And then it sort of rolls into our regular landing page, which gives context on the founder family. So you can go to this URL if you want to check it out. The giveaway will be open all of this month. I forget the exact date, but if you leave it till after July, you'll definitely miss it. So if you want to get involved, go check this out ASAP. But for members, anyone who just gets a ticket themselves, obviously you guys already have access to the ticket. So if you get one, you would automatically go into the draw. So you could very much win this and we'd refund your ticket. So for you guys, also still worth getting involved and checking it out. And the one-liner is 65 founders building on a private island, which you can't quite see in this photo, which is pretty epic. I don't think I've seen anyone do this before. So very excited by this. And yeah, friendly reminder, Founder Fan members can definitely get involved in that. 2 other things that were shipped: an invoice request form. This is kind of boring accounting stuff, but a lot of people asking for receipts.
I think it's kind of fun. I mean, we're not tax advisors, so don't take this for gospel, but for most of you, the membership could be a tax deductible. So if you haven't already got onto this, do it, because it's one of those admin things that actually can make a pretty special difference for the P&L.
Yeah. So basically, it's self-explanatory, but you hit this link, fill out your details, you'll automatically get sent an invoice once we approve it, which saves you back and forth trying to get a receipt from us. Cool, good one. And finally, a VIP upgrade to the referral program. So if you want to refer your homies to Art of Mondays or Founder Family, it looks a little bit like this.
Do you remember the password?
No, I thought I had it copy and pasted. One sec. Pause the recording. Okay, I got it now. It looks like this. Oh, get out of here, last pass. And essentially, we've always done this, but there's an addition to it. So essentially $1,000 credit to you if you refer a friend and they get involved and pass the vetting, of course, for any residency or Camp Mondays or in real life experience. But also now we've added $500 credit to them as well. So it's kind of like a huge win-win for you to bring friends in and also for them to be able to join experiences with you. So it's kind of our way to reward you for spreading the love and bringing more aligned people into the community. And this is uncapped too. So if you happen to have like some crazy, friend group and 20 people join, you could be traveling for free for the rest of your life, basically. So maybe I'll refer some more people.
On that one, Jay. So this is, go back to the page for a second. So this one is all about bringing in aligned members. We still go through the same process, same vetting process, interview, application, etc. But the difference here is because they're coming from your trusted networks, everyone who's referred through this platform goes to the front of the line. We have like a separate booking and application system. So that means it's a lot faster for them to get involved. So it is very much like a VIP experience. So if you know someone who's thinking about applying, actually make sure to send them this way, because it's going to be easier for them, plus they get the reward, and so do you.
Yeah, this is in the classroom in the Founder Hub, by the way, you can find it. So yeah, essentially they get priority. They also more likely to be able to join because they're a recommendation from you, and you get a benefit, they get a benefit, which we thought was pretty epic. So cool. That was what shipped. Now, what experiences do we have coming up? We have a few, and I'll give you some quick links here. Camp Mondays 1 is literally just around the corner. This is full. Sorry to break it to you. We found out we had a few extra tickets that we could, like, few extra beds that we could fit people in, they filled already. So as of like this recording, there's definitely no room to join. So you have to wait till the next one. However, just a reminder, this is coming up in just over a week. So we're going to be pretty preoccupied with this very soon. That's 100 founders in a village in France, which I don't think has ever been done before. We also have Alaska residency coming up. This is a little photo dump from, I don't know what the internet's doing. I'll just pause and wait. This is a photo dump from last time we were there. What I love about Alaska is like 23 hours of sunlight in this. We're in the same place, by the way, that we were in last year. And you can go here and check out the recap. Just wholesome vibes. If you ever watched Grown Ups or Cheek by the Dozen or those like American movies, it really was that, right on the lake with your own boat and stuff. So yeah, it's so nostalgic. One of my favorite trips, and we are running it back very soon in August.
The benefit of going back to the same place is that we already know all the good stuff from last year. So
Yeah.
I think this might even be like the next level up.
Yep. Also, great pool table tennis table, little arcade in the basement. It's super dope. Camp Mondays 2 Castaway, which you've already seen, but I think there's a couple more photos here. That's coming up in September. And another big event. That's another angle that you might not have seen before. So, super dope. Tickets for members are available right now. Non-members obviously can't get access, but there is that giveaway you can check out. Rome residency, I don't have links for these ones, but pretty dope spot, kind of back half of European summer, so a bit more chill, nice weather, great place and great time to be in Europe. Indonesia residency, this is our first long stay, so it's a month long in Lombok, and I believe you can see by these colored dots, I believe these ones are starting to get fairly full as well, so if you want to check that out, I would do it ASAP. And
this may also be the last time we go to Indonesia.
Oh,
No promises here, but if you've been thinking about Lombok, then jump on this one, because we've got a lot of other things in the works, and I won't say too much now. But yeah, if you're thinking about it, now's the perfect time, because there may not be many other opportunities.
yes, I'm into that. And then finally, Shred the Power in Japan. We've got back-to-back residencies there in Jan/Feb 2027. Awesome. I'm going to keep it moving into roadmap. So a couple of things that are ready to ship. You're going to see these very likely this week. The first is a content giveaway for the Camp Mondays Village, the one that's happening a little after next week. And another just fun activation way to give you guys potentially a free Founder Fam membership just by filming or documenting coming to the experience. So details on that are going to be coming out very soon, but we just figured there's 100 of you coming in and being a part of it, and a lot of you guys make content, so if you want to help us make content around it, then you could be in the Founder Fam for free. And a mentor-mentee program, which has been a hot topic for a minute actually, and we're calling it Monday Asks, and the TLDR is that we will match you with people based on your needs and their needs, so what they're great at, what they want to learn, and what they're specifically looking for in the community, or you. And yeah, this will be coming in the next week or two, I'd say. It's essentially ready to go, but we're just rolling things out one by one. Awesome. In progress is House of Mondays, which we'll talk more about in the future, but essentially more permanent places for people to live together, sort of owned, so to speak, by us. And content rewards program as well, which I'll talk more about as we roll it out, but more ways to give back to you guys and collaborate. Up next is localized community gatherings and dinners and smaller events and things. I'll show you a photo in a second. This Barcelona dinner hang is an example. New residency styles, which you guys get to co-create with us. So you can see this post by Rach talking about all the different types of residencies that we're potentially thinking about, and you guys can vote and add your suggestions in the comments and get involved, because there's so many good ideas, and this is a place to go and brain dump them and see if other people like them, and we can make it happen. So that is literally, if you just search residency in the hub, you will find it. And Camp Mondays 3, which lips are sealed, can't tell you anymore. From the community, we have Barcelona Hangs. That's the crew. Just off the cuff dinner in Barcelona, which I missed out on, unfortunately, but 10 plus people. And I think there's another pic somewhere here as well. There you go, another angle. Thanks, Lewis. The boys in Greece or Spain or something like that. Really cool to see community come together. I've also been hanging with a bunch of folks. Some of these pics are from me. The boys in Spain, bigger groups, some dinners and lunches, and just like a friendly reminder to all of you guys watching this to, when you travel someplace, book an extra room, extra 2 rooms, and just invite people to join, because so much fun magic happens, especially in like low stakes environments too. So I wanted to encourage that. I'm going to jump to, I'll do this one first because it's all in the same spot. Campfire chats. We do them every month, right? Which is a virtual fireside, a way for us all to come together and not just meet other members, but jam and problem solve. And these are a few of like the things that people are saying about these rooms. And it's just so cool to see your feedback every time. We're iterating every time. But it seemed to be really positive flow on effects. This person says, the only thing they'll change is give me more time to talk. This person says, I'm going to start a podcast and collaborate with the girls I was on a call with. So I think that's super dope. Another one, first time paid with women, and we're all going through exactly the same thing in business, and so inspired. So awesome to see, and keep the feedback coming too. Also things you guys want to iterate on in those calls too. All right, we have some member shout outs. First one I think is super fun. Hugo and Nat, who met in the community, they launched Totes Into You, which I think is awesome. It's like a virtual, how would you describe it? Virtual dating app.
Yeah. It's like fashion crossed with dating app. Scan the QR code. This is simplifying it, but then you can tell everyone that you're single and ready to mingle. And Jai's been testing it. That's right.
No, I did. Send me a bag. No, send me a bag. It's like it's like the idea is you recognize other people with these bags. They're available. And open to talking, and you can scan the code and get their details. So just something fun and interesting, worth highlighting. So that was a launch just happened. Ezgi is launching her e-commerce brand too. Ezgi makes a lot of content around like beauty and health rituals, and I think it's just a wait list right now, but wanted to shout it out in case anyone wanted to check it out. You can go and sign up and wait for details. I'll go back to Instagram again if you need to find it. But awesome to see. Bart launched Semo, I'm not sure how to say this, but we spent some time with Bart last year, and I know this was like a long time in the making. I mean, he's been cooking on this for maybe his whole life, if I was to summarize it, which is essentially a new economy. It's very multifaceted, so I'm not going to dive into it here, but you're welcome to go check out semo.network and read it for yourself. For humanity, I think it's a pretty awesome, like high human impact kind of project. So shout out to Bart. Shout out to Jib for driving 5 hours to teach me how to swing a tennis racket like Federer. No more words needed to describe that. Shout out to Alex for showing up daily in the community. Dude, we just see you like left, right, and center, commenting on posts from like 2 months ago, holding people accountable, asking for updates. This post that you had talking about how you're jamming with Claude to improve SEO on a new website, and I think you said something like you're literally getting like crazy high quality leads from it, and then you're just sharing this, and unprompted, and really I wanted to highlight that and thank you for doing that, because it just adds value to the community. And finally, you want to give us a lucky last?
Yes, our very own Stan. He's good at many things. Historically, backflips is not one of the things he's been good at, and I think this photo shows.
Can we make this a thumbnail?
He's still not very good at them, but he tried them, and that's what our community is all about. It's pushing your comfort zone, sometimes in silly ways like this, but other times in very serious and meaningful ways. So shout out Stan for always leading the charge and pushing your comfort zone and wanting to grow, because you inspire the rest of us.
Cool. Shout Stan. I heard Ollie had a pretty good backflip too. Don't have that clip, but maybe next time. Want a joke to finish? You got anything to finish on?
Yeah.
Oh.